Hi Cancer, it's me, Brandy, Taurean, says tarot, so you guys understand what this is. For the newcomers, it's general messages here. Make sure you hit subscribe. So this is a general for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Sun. Now these cards have a different meaning, but look at these pictures. The World. So there's a completion because completion's under here. Happy day. Oh, happy day. I am going to read these because they're muy bueno better. Muy bueno better. There goes Sun and the Moon. So they're in course here. They're in sync. Okay. The Sun is the source of light, life, warmth, most powerful energy that surrounds us. If there were no sun, many plants would diminish, animals would starve, humans would no longer need sunglasses and tanning creams. Without the shining star, we would most likely get extremely depressed and find no enjoyment to spend time outdoors. The world would look gray. Automatically, I'm saying that your world's been a little gray. It's about to be turned. The Hand is about to pick the jolly fellow up. It's in a nutshell, symbolize positive energy, creative thinking, fresh mindsets. The whole energy of the card is to evoke positivity, warmth, optimism. It's playing a role in self-initiation and self-leadership. It could be receiving a helping hand to achieve your current goal or infusion of motivation to strive towards the completion of a difficult and emotionally draining phase of your life. And that's what I was picking up intuitively. So, see clearly what is only wishful thinking and what is attainable. It's a great time for you to reconnect with your true self, creative expression, and even have a picnic outdoors. Have respect and appreciation for your source of daylight. It is your energy source. There's my sunshine. Wait. The World. Which, okay, so if you can see this clearly, she's naked in this pool of life, right? But she's got almost like sensories around her. Maybe someone needs to do the sensory deprivation thing for a hot minute. This is the end, but also the beginning. What, you may wonder? Could it be a karmic cycle, an era, an old way of doing things? Doesn't really matter. What matters is you've had it. You got bored of the same old, you've learned your lesson, and grew from the experience. Hanging out in the water, she's a symbol of emotional healing. The inner stillness, serenity, peace of mind. The plants just add to the symbolism. They carry the energy, the connection to the physical experience. This is a process of releasing all the burdens. The karmic tile at the time in her own space. No rush to clean up all this mess because she's taking time for herself. Okay? Okay. This is a clean slate. Clear out the unnecessary baggage and mental especially. So spring cleaning. This is a time to release as you heal. You're already going towards that state of peace. Your body, your ego, they need to accept that as well. Maybe take a bath, put on some music, swim outdoors, reconnect. Because you're really fed up with dramas and people who drain you financially, emotionally, energetically. Step away as much as possible. The separation, your energy will come back. Let's see why I like to read that one. That one's not as profound as like the other ones, but it's still pretty profound. Okay. Oh, wrong deck. Right. Well, I mean, I did them yesterday, so I put it up. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General for April, please. Expect powerful changes. Look at that beauty. Like, all is not seen right now, but the sun's about to shine, right? It's saying enough. Be bold and make the first move. The end of a tough cycle approaches. First, to step out of your comfort zone and the old patterns of how you normally would handle certain aspects of what's going on in your life. Now, sometimes I'm able to pick up what that is exactly. When you come to me for a personal, because I see the behavioral patterns and blocks, right? So, I think there's a lot of Pluto pushing people for this energy dynamic shift for the month of April and May, of like really bringing light to the truth, right? Really putting the spotlight on the people, the problems, the situation. What's the recent past for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit? Four of Cups. That gray energy we were speaking of. Not being able to see past the grief or the boredom. Okay, that one flew out. You seen it? With the Page of Cups. It was like an idea was shot down. And just with her expression on her face, it's like she's lost the enthusiasm to create. Kind of stuck in the, like they said, the dreamscape and not the reality of how to deal with it. What about the present, please? Two of Wands. How we dipped. The Two of Wands is, I now have a plan. I now see somewhat of the changes I need to make. Whether that is in your relationship, your job, your family drama, baby mama. The King of Pentacles. Exactly. Exactly. But you notice he's missing like his ring finger and the stopwatch is on his pinky. Like, I had to sacrifice a limb to get here. Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep. Okay, but you did lose a minute of sleep. Being chained to the things that we are programmed into thinking that we need. So be very careful. Make sure make sure you don't fall back into the same pattern of like, what are your motivation? What's your end game? What are you trying to create? Are you just trying to create things that people like and people see because it's the new fad? Or are you trying to be less stressed and not chained to the things that are not going to make you happy? Okay, just keep that in mind. Near future from that. Big school bus. Middle of nowhere. Page of Wands. Mischievous, sitting in a tree. Not really paying attention to her behavior of boredom. Has now caught the whole tree on fire. In order for her to not be bored. But she's in her own mischievous mindset. So she has no idea what she's doing to other people who rely on the apple tree. The Ace of Cups. The Lovers. The Four of Wands. The King of Cups. There you are. And the Tower. This is definitely regarding any type of commitment. This is a commitment. And I am literally picking up, someone has a child who needs counseling because they have to have all the attention all the time, which is kind of putting a family dynamic on hold. I'm not saying be mean to the child, but they need counseling because for some reason they feel they need attention, right? Observe why that is. Their ass needs to get to school. Anyways, this is a wake-up call about what's been stopping us. It is the premature actions, the fast actions for, okay, so it's like premature success. So if someone's offering me $200 a day, I can pay the rest of my rent. I don't go to work though. I don't go to my normal job. So now I'm almost going to be fired because I let short-term success take over the long-term success. Make sure you weigh those benefits of what you're after. I feel very, very important to say that. Make sure you weigh the benefits of what you're after. Whatever that is. Because we got a lot of, like, immature, not thinking things through energy for someone or something in your past that really screwed you up anyways. So, exactly. I mean, does this picture, just look at the picture alone. Totally cloudy, one tunnel vision, one message sent them rolling back into the past of what it could have been, what it is. That's why they want you to look at the reality of the situation and let it go. Like, what's going to bring me long-term success, not my childish impulses. Okay. Now we're going to, I mean, you're going to be happy, but it's like, I say this all the time, people can't live for the weekend. You have to live now. You can't wait for the weekend. I mean, if you normally go home from work and you just throw the TV on and you don't do nothing else, of course you're sad. Pick up a book. Play a board game with your children. 30 minutes out of the damn day. And so, it'll change the dynamic significantly. Using my deck, by the way, now. If you are interested in this deck, it is about a month to create because everyone is backlogged and shipped to you. It is 54 cards. Okay, one fell on the ground. Winter. Comes a time to rest, to let nature sleep. Could bring relief after the initial stress. It's time for you to step away from the problem to let it rest or completely depart. December, January, and February. So spring is you coming out of this. Cancer. Hurt soul. The hurt soul forever living in the past. Reliving every bad moment that has occurred. It is true strength to acknowledge every hurt, but not sit paralyzed in it, which is kind of what the reading was doing, right? And we're going to come out of that. We're going to have some light shed on this karmic thing we keep reliving. Man, I'm going to tell you what, all these just fell out. All of them. We're going to put them back. I have two more, please, for Cancer about this situation. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Responsible. The responsible one. This is the homemaker and healer sign of success. Giving service to protect those weaker than you is your calling. This is a reminder to old souls to remain true to their mission as spiritual teachers. I think I need one more. Leo. This is about bringing fun back in your life. Focus on your children. About self-promotion. Like if you wanted to start your own business or something, you can't do fly-by-night success. Step-by-step success. Especially about something you want to do. You want to be a little more free with your work schedule for your children. Sorry, it's bothering me. For your life, for your partner, just in general. You don't want to be so tied down. And I think there's a course or something that you're needing to complete and be able to do that. To be able to checks and balances and stuff, right? Like, seriously. There's so many messages here, to be fair. But you know what's yours and what's not. And that's why they're like, be bold, make the first move. Answers are coming, you know. The Capricorn aspect of one thing at a time. Virgo got that as well. One thing at a time. Diligent success. It may take longer than what you want, but that's how it becomes successful. All right? That is how it becomes successful. And maybe that you're constantly having dreams of like a past life, which is really affecting your energy right now, right? And keeping you there in that paralyzed state. Like, what the hell's going on? This is deja vu. Okay, that is the karmic contract of the past life connection that you're supposed to overcome. Alright? Four of Keys. And I think this is beautiful for you, and I'm going to read it. So you have the full understanding of the Akashic records, which means the past. Okay? Okay. The way is being cleared. An obstruction you thought would be daunting can be easily and quickly dispatched. Even some external events or other people may help to ease the situation and open the way. In any event, you need to celebrate. You will soon be free to take the steps you once thought blocked you. Right? It's a signal for action to remove the things that have kept you blocked. Emotionally, physically, financially. So this is like, be calm. It's not urgent, but the first step needs to be taken.